are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty.
Unleash your creativity and surprise your loved one with a handmade token of affection. Grab your Ferrero Rocher chocolate and buy a few dozen roses, and let's make this heartfelt bouquet together. Even if you're not creative, this is pretty straightforward, pretty easy to do. You're gonna get your favorite chocolate. In this case, I got the Ferrero Rocher because, you know, it's a little bougie. However, I did save on going to Costco, so I got these dozen roses. Each bouquet was $18.99, and then the chocolate, I believe they were $16.99. Then I stopped at Dollar Tree and bought 2 vases, the wooden sticks, and the string. I actually wanted ribbon, and the store was so full with people and such a mess that I just wanted to get out of there. So I just grabbed the first string that I found. Here I am adding all the TikTok hacks. I was seeing that if you put a spoonful of sugar, your roses will last longer. Also, a cap full of Clorox. Apparently, it kills the bacteria in the water so that your flowers can last longer. And let me just tell you, after 2 weeks, my mother-in-law's flowers still are pretty. Next, we're gonna get to these roses. I don't have a lot of space to work with, but we'll work with what we got. I definitely played myself thinking I'm going to do it with scissors, and absolutely not. I would be here forever. Now you're going to put the rose upside down, and you're going to twirl it in the way that I am on the video. Be careful to not do it so rough because the rose petals will fall off. What does this do, you ask? So if the rose does not look like it's like opened and blossom, it just gives it a little extra openness so that the flowers can look full. And guys, it actually worked. It made the flowers look so amazing when it all came together. So you're gonna go ahead and clean off all of the roses. Be careful for any thorns. Most of them did not have thorns. There was one that did catch my finger, but we survived. Also want to mention that dogs are severely allergic of rose petals, so please do not forget to pick up whatever rose petals you drop on the floor. I had a year that my dog ate one, and we ended up taking him to the animal hospital because he had like the worst hives I've ever seen. It was our first experience and our last, so again, make sure you pick up those rose petals. So I did mention that I am making 2 bouquets. I'm making my kids' grandma and great-grandma a Mother's Day bouquet, but you can make this for any loved one. Even guys, I was reading something that made me sad. So this Father's Day, I'm definitely going to do something special. We'll probably find some blue roses. But I was reading something that said men only get their first bouquet of roses at their funeral. And that made me sad. So I want to make it a point this year to get hubby some roses. Anyways, you can make this for anyone. Mother-in-law, mom, sister, brother, best friend, coworker. And it's such a cute way to just show them that you made it and you put that time and effort, and that just means that much more. You also save a lot of money. If you're buying this for a holiday, you know that near the holidays, the roses, they go up in price. So buying them and making them versus buying a bouquet that has the chocolate and everything, you're definitely saving some there. So we're just about ready to start dividing the flowers. I just went ahead and made sure that all of them were open. Some of them that are closed tighter, you are welcome to use your finger gently and just open them up a little bit and then twirl it, and it'll definitely make it look like it's blossomed. I am no florist and I do not claim to be. Big props to them. They're definitely artists. This is my first time doing this. And I am just going through this with you and sharing it just in case you encounter any questions. I'm doing this and learning this along with you. So do not be ashamed to ask any questions if I left anything out. I am dividing the roses here. Not that they care, because they don't care how many roses they get. I did eventually go back and cut the roses about an inch or two more, just so that they can be the same size as the chocolate. You want to cut them at a 45-degree angle because you want them to breathe. Again, me picking up all the roses because I am not going to no animal hospital. I also bought the tissue paper at Dollar Tree, and in all at Dollar Tree, I think I spent $8.50. So for one vase, it would have been $4.25. Now, you're gonna fold it in half so you know where your half is, and you're gonna fold it over a little crooked, kind of like diagonal, and then you're gonna do it again so that way you can create the 4 spikes. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just do what you can do, and you're gonna wrap it around the bouquet anyway, so it does not have to be perfect. Here is where you might need a little bit of help. It was hard for me. In the video that I watched, she didn't do any help, but I couldn't find that video. I didn't save it, and I hate that I didn't, but if I find it, I will tag her in it. Anyways, I asked hubby to help me, and so since we're covering the bottom too, that's optional. I did cover the bottom because I didn't really like the string, and originally I wanted purple flowers, but they were just so ugly at Costco, so we went with pink, red, and white, and your bouquet is gonna look like so. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to message me. I am glad to share my tips. And there are your beautiful bouquets.